Hey English learners, welcome to this A1 English listening practice video. I hope you're doing well and that you're ready to practice your listening comprehension. Today, I want to talk about camping. Why? Well, I like camping, and recently I went camping twice with my family. So I want to talk about this and tell you why I like it and how to camp. So I hope you enjoy this video, and I know it will be good practice for your listening. And before we start, I want to mention that if you want to support me and my content and help me continue to make content for English learners like this video, please sign up to support me through my membership, and you'll get extra content and training, and it really helps me. So if you want to help me and receive my training, then click on the link below to sign up. Okay, let's talk about camping. Recently, I went camping with my family. We went camping very close to my house. So these were short camping trips, just one night each, but they were fun and we really enjoyed them. Where do we go camping? In the US, when people want to go camping, where do they go? We usually go to specific parks, usually government parks, like a state park, a regional park, or whatever. We go to government parks, and it's in nature, but it's more controlled. So it's safe. You have to pay to go inside the park. You have to pay to camp there. So it's very controlled and safe, but it's still nature. But normally people don't just go into the forest and camp. People might do that, but I think it's more common to go to these parks where they have campgrounds, as we call them. So there are different sites, different places in the campground where people can camp. So normally you're next to other people, you're close to other campers, and at these campgrounds they provide everything you need for like water, bathrooms, fire pits, like where you make a fire, tables so you can sit and eat, a parking space for your car. There are trees usually, so they provide a lot of stuff, but of course you need to bring your own tent, or maybe you can camp in an RV, as we call it. These are these big vehicles where you can sleep in them, and there's a bathroom and a kitchen, maybe. Many people in the US like to camp in an RV. I prefer tent camping. When I go camping, I sleep in a tent. These are different types of experiences. Tent camping and RV camping are very different, but they're both fun. And sleeping in a tent is not very comfortable, but it's an interesting experience. I think that part of the fun of camping is being a little uncomfortable because it's part of the experience to be in nature, to not have the same comfortable things that you have at home. It's part of the fun. So the tent that we use is called an instant tent. So this means that you can set it up, you can put it together very quickly, like in an instant, because there are other tents that are much harder to set up, and it can take a long time to set those tents up. I've seen people struggle for a long time to set up those types of tents. But the instant tent that we have is very easy to set up, and you can do it very quickly. So we set up the tent when we arrive at the campsite, because you don't want to wait until nighttime to set up the tent. You want the light. And this tent has doors and windows, and you can leave the roof uncovered so that you can see the sky. It's really cool. And of course, we have sleeping bags, these things where we can sleep in. And sometimes people use air mattresses where they inflate and it's like a bed. And there are other types of beds to sleep on in tents. And in some areas where people camp, there are animals, and you can hear them at night when you're in your tent. When we camped, we heard coyotes at night. But this is okay. It's not scary or anything. It's part of the fun. Of course, if you camp in the mountains and you hear a bear, that's a little scary. But for us, we like to be in nature, around animals. It's fun. And normally when you sleep in a tent, you wake up early because the sun comes up and everything becomes light. So it's hard to sleep more when everything is light around you. How about cooking? I love cooking when camping because we cook over the fire. So we use the fire that we make I start the fire and we cook over the fire. We use skewers, these long sticks. We use skewers and we put the food on the skewer and put it over the fire to cook. We cooked hot dogs. So we cooked hot dogs. We put the hot dog on the skewer and put it over the fire and it cooks. And we also cooked meatballs. We put them on the skewers as well and cooked them over the fire. And we cooked marshmallows. We roasted marshmallows, as we say. This is one of the funnest parts of camping, roasting marshmallows. They're delicious and you can use them to make s'mores. S'mores are these sandwiches with graham crackers, these sweet crackers, and a roasted marshmallow and chocolate. If you combine these into a sandwich, this is called a s'more. So I love making s'mores and roasting marshmallows. Some people prefer to bring pans and pots and cook over the fire on a pan. We don't do this. We just use skewers, these sticks. I love this part of camping. It's really fun to make your food over the fire, and it's fun to sit around the fire. So why do people go camping? It's a lot of fun. You can spend time in nature. You can change your routine a little bit. You do something different when you camp. You sleep somewhere different. You cook differently. It's a different experience, and it is interesting to change your routine. And it's even fun to set up the camp. It's fun to feel like you are surviving in nature, even if it's not in a forest or in the mountains. Even in a park, it's still fun. It feels good to set up the tent and build the fire and cook and all of that. And it's fun to sit around the campfire and spend time with your family or your friends and talk and tell stories and make memories. Some of my greatest memories from my childhood are my memories of camping. I had so much fun camping as a kid, and I hope that my children also make memories while camping. And I hope that when they are adults, they can remember these experiences of camping with their family. So there are many reasons why people like camping, and I recommend that you try it if you're able to, if you can. So hopefully this video was interesting, and hopefully you were able to understand well. If my content is helpful for you, please consider supporting me by becoming a member. The link is down below. And when you sign up, you'll also get training and extra content. So please consider doing that. Thank you all for watching this video, and I'll talk to you in the next one.